Moisturization is really important. My skin is so soft it could slide off my bone.
Hi, hello, my name is Harrison. Welcome to the Casual Commons, where we're just common people being casual. I planned on making a PSA video about, going to your doctors, but honestly, I hate filming outside of my place because, it's just nerve-wracking filming in public, and the state of healthcare in America kind of sucks, so we're not going to do that. So this video will be a showcase of my skincare routine, what I do, but also kind of a little guide, if you will. So hope you enjoy. So I think the progression of this video will be from like the very bare bones to kind of my routine, which is a bit more complex, but still kind of like easy and cheap to do. I want to emphasize that kind of the main point of this video is the methodology and the steps that I do, and not necessarily the products that I use, although I really enjoy all the products that I use. And if you like any of them, I suggest, buying from the brand directly. Do not buy from Amazon. There have been, counterfeit / fake products that will burn your skin. So I won't link anything to Amazon in the description box. So I think the core routine that everyone should have / what I build my routine out of are 3 products or 3 steps. First is a cleanser. I use a CeraVe facial foaming cleanser. The next step is a moisturizer. I just use a CeraVe daily moisturizing lotion, which I also use on my body. And then the final / third thing is just an SPF cream. Like, this is kind of where I get adventurous and just buy different products to try. I tend to really enjoy Korean / Asian sunscreens just because they kind of go on a bit easier without that white cast, without kind of the stinging. But I think the downside is a lot of them do have fragrance. So like out of all my products, like I kind of only allow fragrance in like SPF just because I think I want them to go on nicely and just stay on. So I'll deal with it here, and usually it's not like really heavy fragrance as compared to American luxury brands. But whatever is, recommended by like other YouTubers or, dermatologists, like I'll try out. This is, like, I like playing around with like sunblock just because like every year, every few years, they come out with like new technology to make it go on nicely and stay more and like be less kind of like your traditional like stanky, heavy, greasy sunblock. So really the core routine is just built around those 3 steps. If you wanted to end the video here, you really could. In the mornings, you could just wash your face, moisturize, and then do an SPF. And then at night, just wash your face and then moisturize and you're good. Like, these are just all you need. If you don't have like any dry issues, if you don't have any acne, if you don't have anything that you need to address, really, it could just be these 3. And like, if I didn't have any issues, I'd just stick to these 3, but I do. So this is where we're gonna like zhuzh it up, make it a bit more fun, make it a bit more sophisticated to address my acne. So to like zhuzh it up and address my acne concerns, I, in the mornings, will either use just a regular salicylic acid acne wash, or use my normal face wash and dab on some Paula's Choice 2% BHA exfoliating liquid. And I do this daily. I find that like it doesn't have any adverse effects if I do it daily, and it addresses my blackheads, it keeps my acne at bay, and I just really enjoy it. Also, if you have body acne, don't buy like any salicylic acid wash, because I think if you suffer from body acne, you probably suffer from facial acne. So just buy like a facial cleanser and use this in the shower on your body and just let it sit. Oh, that's another thing. Whenever I use this, I let it sit for like a minute to actually have the acid get in and do stuff. I don't wash it straight off right away. I just let it sit there, do its little thing, maybe like stop washing my face for like 30 seconds, and then, once it starts drying up on me, like I'll put water in and then wash it off. So to further zhuzh up my, regular core skincare routine, I focus on moisture. I have this like Centella water whatever toner from CosRX. I filled it with some Muji toner. They're all the same, just a light watery toner that I can just like layer on and just have my skin just like absorb like a sponge. Great. And then each morning and like each night, I also use the Hada Labo Gokujin toner / like lotion. It's a thicker, kind of like serum like toner that helps absorb, it's like hyaluronic acid, so it helps absorb water into your skin. So I just use that like kind of right after I wash my face, morning and night. And then at night, I will use sometimes the facial moisturizing lotion from CeraVe, which has ceramides and niacinamide in it to help kind of address my dark spots, and it's great. I think the niacinamide though kind of like irritates my like eczema that I have right here, so I'll avoid it, and then I'll just use this instead. So simple now, right?
Bitch, you thought, bitch, you thought, bitch, you thought, bitch, you thought.
Well, this is where we'll start getting into kind of the more complex part of my routine, and I guess to be upfront, I used to do like a 10-step skincare routine and like pile everything on the same way every night, but I find that it takes too long, and usually like when I'm coming home from work, when we had to like commute and stuff, I was just way too tired, like I couldn't do it. So now I've broken it down into kind of like a 3-day or 3-night cycle, and this is thanks to Lab Muffin Beauty Science on YouTube. She's a chemist and she is a skincare nerd and has this like methodology where she goes like acid, tretinoin, and a vitamin C or like a rest night. So I follow the same things. So I do it in a acid to tretinoin to vitamin C / rest night. And the reason why I do it like that is because I feel like you never want to apply acids onto dry or like damaged skin, and whenever you use tretinoin, I feel like the next day it's a bit drier. So that's why like I have like a night built in before I go in with an acid, just so I don't like burn myself. Like I don't like feeling like I'm stinging on my face at all. So that's what I do. So for my acid night, I will first wash my face with the foaming cleanser in the shower. I usually just tend to wash my face at night in the shower, and I just have this in the shower anyway, just because it's easier. Like I don't want to like foam my face up and then go in the shower, or you know, finish showering and like get more soap on my face. Like no, just do it all in the shower. Wash my face in the shower, and then I'll use the glycolic acid 7% toner from The Ordinary. I'll put that on a cotton pad and then just swipe it all over my face. Let it dry a little bit, get it to work, and then follow up with the Hada Labo toner, and then like moisturizer. And then a couple times out of the month, so like maybe every week or every other week, I use The Ordinary's like 30% AHA, 2% BHA peeling solution, and I think it's really intense and like it'll sting, but I feel like it really helps get off all the dead skin. I just feel like my other steps like don't address the dead skin issue, and I think that's what can clog me up. So I have to have the acid routine in my skincare routine just to make sure that I prevent acne as much as I can. So after my acid night, I have my tretinoin night. So same routine, I wash my face in the shower, use my like watery toner, use my Hada Labo, and then sometimes like I'll put on some moisturizer just so my skin doesn't get like really tight, and then I'll wait until it's a bit more dry, maybe like 10-15 minutes. I know you're supposed to wait 30, but who has the time? And then I'll put on my tretinoin 0.025% cream. And what this is supposed to do is to just promote like skin turnover, to both help address wrinkles and acne. But I feel like when I was just using this by itself, it wasn't getting rid of the dead skin being stuck or the oils, so it just kept staying on my skin. Like I would use it everywhere. I would still get blackheads, I'd still get acne. So this really helps. Like I feel like wherever my skin is healthy is great. You can only get this from your dermatologist, so if you haven't been, really suggest you go. They're really nice. They'll give you a prescription for tretinoin, and mine gave me refills. So like I went last March, and I don't use a lot of this, so I only got one refill 6 months in, and then like another 6 months out of this. And I think if you were to like have one luxury product, like, you know, what should I splurge on? Like, what should I spend money on? It's tretinoin. Like, it's not anything from Sephora. It's not anything from your department stores. It's tretinoin. Get it. And then after I use my tretinoin, I'll go in with like another layer of moisturizer, a light lotion, or if it's like the winter, I'll use like a cream just by CeraVe. It's like the one in the tub. And then finally, for my vitamin C / rest night, you know the drill. Clean your face in the shower, use your hydrating toners, and then I put on a layer of this ascorbyl glucoside solution, 12% from The Ordinary. Any vitamin C will work, but I like this one just because it's like more gel and water consistency rather than oil, which I find just is too heavy, and I just don't like the feeling. Not that it's ever broken me out. And then after that, the usual moisturizer, and you're good. So that is my Crusty skincare routine. The methodology that I use probably won't change. I'll still use a 3-day cycle because I find that that's been working really well because I have to do both my acid and my tretinoin, but like doing both too much is just not good for your skin. So with this 3-day cycle, like I get like a rest night in between. And that is it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Crusty content. Bye.